What is your opinion on it? Like its development since you started?
Okay, to be honest with you, it has grown in leaps and in bounds when it comes to payment.
Okay.
Because time Jimmy man is great. I time Papa do go if you know how I tell you, those days it was too bad. Yeah. But the industry now is going well. Financially, I think is going well. I think we have some few talented people that should now start thinking going beyond the borders of Ghana.
Do you mind mentioning names? Because if they are doing well, I mean.
Okay, I don't know, but this young man, I really love him, Sakyi.
Okay.
I've never met this young man, but I think he has got something that even if Ghana Tourist Board, the musicians, whatever, we can pick some 3, 4, 5 people and find ways of pushing them. I was excited when I saw Shatawale and Beyonce was great. I saw Stonebwoy and other people, but we can be intentional. For example, what advantage have we taken on Shatawale and Beyonce? What have we done with it? You see, Shatta has entered the homes, the iPods, the CDs of a lot of people. What have we done with it? You see, I'm sorry, but GTA can ride on it, pick that guy. Let's do something on CNN with this boy, inviting them to Ghana. I'm sorry, they are spin-offs. You see, music is one thing, but you see, music is a lifestyle thing. Yeah. So once it's a lifestyle, see how you can weave other lifestyle.
Yeah, so
point blank,
have it.
Straightforward.
Straight to the point.
Agenda setting. We don't have. We don't set agenda. Yes. We don't even have a policy. Okay, I know we have a cultural policy, but do we even use it? And that is it. Everybody wants to come to power and then do this or that. Yeah. But as an industry, do we have a policy direction? Yeah. A long-term policy direction?
I think generally speaking, even as a country, we've been struggling with this thing for some time. And maybe it's just who we are. So it's like in an individual pockets of creativity. Sure. People will push up and so on. But I think that we should just support whatever is going on that's happening positively. We should all just push our shoulder behind it and support
that's
it.
Yeah, so basically that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
City countdown. Let's talk about City countdown. When is it happening?
Today's a Friday, so definitely you're going to have a new list of songs on the City countdown playlist. Okay, so catch the action with Jessica, all right? Traffic Avenue, all right, City countdown, fresh songs, beautiful music, and of course tomorrow, Saturday, 4 p.m., catch the action with me
on TV.
Okay, on TV, all right, and then get to enjoy the song, something like that.
Yes, like he said, with him. All right, thank you very much. I was joined by Emmanuel Sapong. He's the one who's going to host the City Countdown later on Saturday.
And then also Dazi.
Kwame Dazi. He's an entertainment journalist, and he does all the fun, fantastic stuff as well. Thank you very much for watching. We're going to come back, and there's more with relationships. We're going to find out how to preserve your individuality, even as you're in a relationship. Don't go anywhere.
Holding on to integrity and professionalism, our voices speak to you. We are the thread that holds society, the fire that ignites social discourse. We are defined by the voices in the waves, the ink in the papers, and expressionist idealism across social platforms. We owe allegiance to one cause, freedom and justice. We are the Ghana Journalist Association. Under the theme COVID-19 and credible presidential parliamentary election, the media factor, we present to you the 25th GJA Awards, to be chaired by Her Excellency Stephanie Sullivan, U.S. Ambassador to Ghana, on the 24th October 2020 at the Mövenpick Ambassador Hotel at 7 p.m. Guest speakers, His Lordship Justice Kwesi Ani-Nyeboah, Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana. The 25th GJA Awards is proudly sponsored by Volta River Authority, ADB, MTN, ECG, Ghana Gas, U.S. Embassy, Government of Ghana, Ghana Chamber of Mines, Zoom Lion, Ghana Ports and Harbors Authority, Petroleum Commission, Euroget Group, National Commissions Authority, Sakyi, Nestle Ghana, Buoy Power Authority, and FPN Bank. Supported by Ghana Shippers Authority, World Vision, McDan Shipping Company, National Road Safety Authority, Mevinpick Hotel, GCB, InnoLink, Plan Ghana, Stanbic Bank, Gold Coast Refinery, Newmont, SNIT, Nuclear Power Ghana, Meridian Port Services, Vocacom, Environmental Protection Agency, Ashfall, Cheesy Pizza, J.A. Binney Company, Satellite Africa Network Services, and Baggio Gold Mining Company. Powered by Globe Production, the 25th GJA Awards, recognizing excellence in journalism.
Hello Ghanaians, my name is Mrs. Kosi Yankee Aye. I am the Executive Director for the National Board for Small Scale Industries, NBSSI. Through the CAPBAS initiative, we have disbursed funds to over 100,000 beneficiaries across the nation. Several local businesses have seen the impact of our work, and we will continue to give more of them hope amidst this global pandemic era that has negatively impacted all of us.
MBSSI, a new era for SMEs.
Welcome back. It's still Breakfast Daily on CCTV. Thank you so much for staying with us. Now, today we're going to talk about preserving your individuality in a relationship. We all have friends who lose themselves when they're in a relationship. A very good friend of ours, Doji, was in a relationship and he just couldn't be himself. He was sleeping all the time. He couldn't be his bubbly self again. We're wondering what exactly is going on. I'm sure you have friends like that as well who you don't recognize anymore because of the relationships they're in. So throughout our conversation, if you have any questions, let us know. The hashtag is Breakfast Daily and the WhatsApp line is 0550585832. If you're outside Ghana, the country code is +233. I have been joined by Mrs. Mary Rose Sakyi. She's an entrepreneur and a counselor. Good morning.
Good morning.
I love your hair.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
How's your week been?
Well, not too bad. Too many unexpected things, but we're trying to keep our heads up. Yeah.
Good.
How about you?
I'm okay. I'm happy it's Friday. Even though it literally just means I'm going to sleep. I'm not doing anything fun. But preserving our individuality, where do we even start from with this conversation?
Yeah. Where do we start from? That's the big question. But I think many times we misinterpret being in a relationship as losing ourselves or as becoming somebody else that we are not. You know. And if we understand our individuality or accept who we are and go into a relationship, I think it will help us go a long way. But many times we have this ideology about relationship, mainly about romance. That's our focus. We don't think about focusing on all the other things. Maybe if any other thing we'll consider it will be finance. But we don't think about who we are. What are we going in there for? You know, is it going to change us? Is it going to make us we? And because Bible says that when the two marry, they become one. We misinterpret it. And all these things go to show us when people marry. You see how when people marry, from then they sew same clothes. You see the man in a shirt and then the lady in the same fabric as the shirt. And if they have kids, then
the kids will be mini.
That tells you the interpretation of being one. But when you marry, you don't lose yourself.
But where do you
don't lose yourself because you are two individuals. That's the beginning of the whole thing. In a relationship, even whether you're married or not married, you are two individuals. You come from a different background. You have been raised, everybody is a product of his past. That's you. You are a product of your past. where you've come from, who your parents are, who your siblings are, your faith, your culture, all those things define who you are. That's the product you are. It is where you've come from that determines who you become. I have also come from another background. I have a different ideologies, I have a different parents and all that. So if you are going into a relationship with such diverse background and you think that as soon as you enter the relationship, you become one, you know, as someone would say, oneness is not the same as sameness. You know, oneness is not the same as sameness.
But so let's say you're in a relationship and one person, for instance, I like to wear dresses, but then my partner says, I think you will look better if you wear you wear trousers, you dress a bit more conservatively. I think it's better if you don't go out on Friday nights, you stay at home, we Netflix and chill. In a couple of months to come, you don't even recognize yourself anymore because all the things you used to do, you're not doing them anymore. Not necessarily that it is bad, but you've tried to tailor certain things about yourself to a point where you are your partner's ideal girl, but not your own ideal person.
Yes, that's another point I was going to get into. That having that understanding that you are two individuals, you come together. You don't lose that. You have to learn 3 things I would mention. There's so many things. There's so many points I can talk about, but the time is short. But 3 most important things I'll talk about is number 1, respecting your partner's individuality, their uniqueness, what makes them other. You are another person. I am another person. I have to respect that what you're bringing on the table and what I am bringing. That we put it together, harness it, and make it one. Make it good, make it serve the 2 of us, and of course to the external community or society. So you don't, many times we are marrying people and we are marrying an ideal in our minds. Yeah. We are not marrying that person per se. Maybe a little bit of that person, but we have a certain picture. That is the reason why we want to change the person to that picture in our minds, and it brings a lot of conflict, you know. So you don't go into a relationship thinking that, oh, she's this, I'm going to change her, or I'm going to let her be like that. Why would you? Yes, once in a while you can wear what you know ticks him. But you shouldn't change yourself that every time because he wants you to wear trousers, every time you be wearing trousers. No, then it means you are losing yourself, like you said.
But if you don't do it, so it comes across as if you're stuck in your ways. It's supposed to be us, not 2 individuals. You're not listening. How do you deal with that?
So I talked about respect, giving respect, you know, or respecting who that person is, prizing the person, you know, prize, P-R-I-S-E or S-I-N-G, prizing, to prize the person. You don't just respect somebody by saying, oh, please, oh, thank you. No, that's not the only, sometimes, many times in our culture, we think when we say please and thank you, then we are respecting somebody. But respecting somebody is accepting the person the way he is, you know, non-judgmental acceptance. That's another one. Non-judgmental acceptance. So I like wearing my clothes. I like wearing my skirts. I like wearing my dresses. I don't like wearing trousers because when I wear trousers in this heat, I feel that it's pinching my skin. I don't feel comfortable. But once in a while, I can do that when the 2 of us, we are going somewhere and, you know, I want you to feel that thing. But when I'm on my own, I'm going to work. You're not going to work for your husband, or you're not going to work for your boyfriend, or whatever. You're going to work on your own. Or even the work you're doing, maybe it doesn't call that you wear trousers. How are you going to wear trousers? So you can wear trousers when the 2 of you are going out to have fun. The days that, you know, you want to get into your own mood, maybe your partner likes halter necks and, you know, show some skin. Yes, you can do that when the 2 of you are going to have some fun somewhere. But you don't do that every day because even when you do it and he's not there, how does he appreciate it? He doesn't see it. Yeah. So these are the things that we do, and you have to accept that, yes, my wife or my husband loves his thing like that. He doesn't like wearing striped shirts. He doesn't like check or plaits, you know, trousers. Some people, they like plaits. Others don't like it. So you have to know what the person likes, what the person doesn't like. And if this is what I like, you have to respect me for it. You don't push what you want. But you know, when you get into marriage, with time, you see certain things will naturally, that's where the mind starts meeting. Naturally, things will find its level. You see, I have a sister-in-law, she always tells me, she calls me and she says, hey, if you can't beat them, you join them. You know, because when you're in a relationship or you're in a marriage and sometimes you are trying to work things, it's not working. Charlie, join them, join the bandwagon and make yourself happy.
Yeah.
Because the thing that you're doing that's bringing tension to the house is not helping. Just respect who the person is. I respect you for your intelligence. I respect you for all that you stand for. You know, I mean, you have your curves, whatever. I respect you for that. People might talk about it, whatever. That doesn't mean you should wear a sack.
Yeah.
Whether you are wearing a sack or you are wearing a barrel, it won't change who you are. It won't change how God has created you. I have to accept you the way you are and work with you, you know. And like I said, it has to be non-judgmental.
Yeah.
You know, some people are very judgmental. Oh, I don't like the way, when you present yourself like this or when you dress like this, people think that you are that. And based on that, or my family thinks that, oh, you know, a lot of people have had problems with in relationships because the perception of the extended family has influenced how do you call
partner.
it? The partner.
And that was my next question for you.
Yeah.
What do you say of relationships where the guy will go out of his way to be with a very outspoken woman, and then maybe his friends and family members will be like, hey, this is your girlfriend or this is your wife, she's too outspoken. So gradually it's like, don't talk about this, don't talk about that, you know, to a point where she's just there, but she's not saying anything because you are trying to box her into something that she's not. Or you meet a guy, he's an introvert, and you are insisting, let's go out, let's do this, you the debia, you want to stay home. How do you respect that? This is their form of fun. They want to be home on a Friday night. There's nothing wrong with that. Let me respect that. Or I met her, she was outspoken, she can't come into the home and be mute just because that's what I want.
That is where we're going to say that when you are married, it's the two of you marrying. Even Bible says that a man and a woman will cleave together. They will leave their mother and father. There must be a leaving. You know, it is not a family. As much as you would want to be able to flow along with the family, it's the family that do not dictate the behavior or cognitions of their relationships. No. It is the two of you. It boils down to the two of you. Because in the long run, you will see that it is the two of you. If you stay together for a long time, you will know that it's the two of you. It is not the family. The family's perception could be wrong because they don't walk close to you. They will sit back and say, I mean, let me give this example of somebody I knew who was telling me that when she met her husband, you know, those days they would say, oh, she's a high timer. She used to smoke, you know, those back in the day. She used to smoke and, you know, she's well figured and she knows how to, you know, flaunt all the curves and the way she would walk and wear all these tight things with her. And the man's parent, her mother especially, because the father had passed, the man's mother, and this is a son who was dearly loved by the mother.
The mama's boy.
Yes. And the mother was not into it at all. So she kept discouraging this thing, discouraging the relationship. Eventually, well, they managed to succeed at a point because the family push, and then sidelined the other one and got another woman. It didn't work.
Wow.
They got another woman. It didn't work. They got a third woman. It did not work. As I speak, that first woman is the one who is with the man.
Wow.
Where is the mother of the man? He's not there.
Yeah.
It is this woman who is playing that motherly role, sisterly role, wife role, everything to this man now. So you cannot push it. You have to look at the basics. The major important ingredient you look at is the person loving my son or my daughter unconditionally. That's another point. Mm-hmm. You know, loving the person unconditionally, whether she is whatever, you know, like in our I can't add it. Sometimes they say that, oh, ere osuman pa, even though upper life no also or if you had you know, there's certain things that you look at that you would. But if the person has his own list and then he has been able to check, and then he knows that this is the woman for me, it is
let him be.
Let him be.
So I think next week we should talk about that, respecting the individuality and appreciating what they bring to the table as opposed to finding the faults in them.
And not only that, but I mean, not only your partner respecting you yourself, you have to respect who you are.
Yeah.
And don't bargain with who you are. Otherwise, you lose your persona, you lose yourself. Yeah.
Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you too.
Don't bargain with who you are. Otherwise, you lose yourself. And if your partner does not appreciate you, there's probably someone out there praying for someone just like you. So don't lose yourself. Keyboard Idol grand finale is coming on tomorrow, actually. So you don't want to miss it. 6 p.m. exactly. We're going to take a look at all the details we need to know so that we'll be glued on our couches tomorrow. Let's take a look.
My favorite artist is Jometo because I like the intros to his songs and the words in his songs. My favorite color is blue. My favorite food is fufu and light soup. I like to play the trumpet because in our church you normally play the hymns with trumpets, so I like to play trumpets a lot. What sets me apart is playing classicals, foreign, jazz, locals, etc. What I would say to the other contestants in this competition is that they should watch out for me. I'm gonna win this competition. This is all mine.
Justice Kwanzaa.
I'm sure that I'll win the keyboard idol, but I have to practice more because of the contestants, because they are better than me, so I have to put in my best in the competition. Thank you.
Nanayao Nkrumah Bwando.
Ghana. My name is Irajwa and I'm going to be the first keyboard idol.
Irajwa Obobia Boateng.
keyboard-eyed.
Joel Yanni Jr.
Proverbs chapter 29 verse 15. It says, the rod and rebuke give wisdom, but a child left to himself bringeth his mother to shame. Amen. There is nobody in the top 10 that will do better than me. I'm definitely winning the keyboard idol competition by studying very hard, learning more. I'm winning this.
Kelvin Yabua Achampong.
Hi, my name is Uriel Yabafre, and I'm going to win the 10,000 Ghana cedis. Hands down.
Tomorrow, it's gonna be live right here on City TV, Keyboard Idol. It's 6 p.m. Don't miss the time. It's 6 p.m., not 7. It's 6 p.m. And the short code is there on your screen. *447 *973# is the number to dial and to vote.
Yep. We hope you guys enjoy your weekend. I'll be going to Tema with Rolex.
Okay.
Pick up some prawns, pick up some tuna. You know, International Chef Day was.
You're doing your thing again.
We're gonna cook it up this weekend.
All right. Well, we're gonna leave you in the hands of Elliot Lamptey. My name is David Kwaku.
And I am Dziffa Ametam. Elliot, take us away.